Rightio guys, we just got back about 10-15 minutes ago. Corgi was all washed, nice and shiny, nice and clean, and it looks like the weather's taken a little bit of a turn. As you can see, the car is already covered full of ash. It has been quite a hot day today, 40 degrees, so I'm hoping we get a douse of heavy rain. Definitely need this rain with all the fires and whatnot, but anyway, it's still looking pretty clean. Still pretty happy with it. So the reason for washing it, giving it a quick wash, we're actually on water restrictions here in Sydney, so I thought I'd take it to a car wash, give it a quick gurney, quick tub, just to go over a few things with you guys. Wanted to do a bit of an up and close on Corgi. There's a few things I've never actually shown you guys on really how clean and how good Corgi is. Or is it clean? Is it good? You know, I did pick up this car for a really good price, a cheap price, as opposed to what was out there at the time when I was looking to purchase a Mini. You know, a lot of the prices were in the, 25,000, and for what I paid for this, I thought I got it at a good price. I knew when I bought it there was a few things wrong with it. Obviously the lower control arms, the tyres, pretty much on their way out, so there was a few niggly things. Being a 2010 model, it isn't a new car, these things are expected. There's a few dings and whatnot, so I thought today we'll go around the body, check out, let's have a look, let's see what needs to be done on Corgi in the new year, things I'm excited to get done, get replaced, but we'll start with the body anyway. I've got to say there are a few dents on the car. There is one right here on the driver door which annoys me every time I open the car. There's a dent right there, so that's something that I do want to get pushed out. So there's one on the driver door, and there is another two on the rear left hand quarter panel. There's actually two of the buggers right here. Let's see if we can get this camera to focus. There's one there and another one there as well too. So unfortunately the paint was nicked as well too, so I ended up brush touching that so they wouldn't sort of really rust anyway. But other than that, I've got to say it's not too bad. The roof being black as well too. Let's see if this comes up with all the ash. There's two burn spots. I think they could have probably been bird poo, bird shit on them, and the car never got washed from the previous owner, and it's actually stained the paint, so that's a bit unfortunate. But as in the bodywork itself, it's not too bad. There's no crow's feet or anything in the paint. A good cutback, a good polish, a good buff, and hopefully we can get the get that nice red colour drawn out with a good cutback on the car. If we look down the sides as well too, it's not too bad. There's the quarter panels, the doors, the guards, it's pretty straight. But like I said, it isn't the neatest thing out there, and it's not the straightest or not the neatest, but I guess it's what you get, what you pay for. Maybe that's something for another time. When buying a car, should you be spending more, should you be spending less? It just opens up another avenue. But probably what's next as well too, out of everything that does annoy me, is the rear bumper bar on the car. So all the clear coat, if you can see here, is starting to peel off. It's definitely tarnished, definitely it needs a real good cutback as well too. A good primer, fresh paint. I'm sure this thing's going to come up alright. It's not dented anyway or pushed in where it needs any body repairs on it, which is a good thing as well too. So that should be an easy fix. It shouldn't be too hard. So that will be definitely in the new year as well too, getting that rear bumper bar on Corgi painted. So can't wait for that. What else have we got? So the rims as well too, there are a few scratches on them, a few gutter scratches on them, which is normal as well. Probably what annoys me the most is when you sort of do wash the car, it comes up nice and shiny, and the rims as well too, is the actual hubs here. They've got surface rust on them. It's pretty much on all four of them. It's quite annoying, so probably down the track I will take these rims off, give them a scuff back, give them a good sand back, and probably just paint them black. Maybe like a semi-gloss black, something to match the wheels as well. The tyres on Corgi unfortunately don't have too much life left in them, so that's something in the new year I will be replacing them with. These are a cheap tyre, they're just a Dunlop tyre. I know with the JCW they're supposed to come with a run flat. The previous owner never end up going with that option, end up going with a cheaper option. So that's something that I'm considering, whether I run with a run flat or maybe a Michelin tyre, a Cup 2. Let us know on your thoughts what you guys are running, because I know the car doesn't come with a jack or a, well, not a jack, I should say, a spare tyre. Probably the reason why I said it doesn't come with a jack, unfortunately when I bought mine never came with a jack. I don't know how they lost the jack, so I ended up buying just an aftermarket one for now, just to keep in the car for safe measure. Ended up buying one of these as well too, just in case I end up getting a flat on the side of the road, get me out of trouble, get me to a near tyre shop or a service station. So that's what I always keep in the back of my Corgi. But that's pretty much the body work. Like I said, it's not too bad. The other day as well too, I forgot to make mention, I ended up getting a stone chip, which was quite annoying. So that's something that I'll have to get fixed as well, see if I can get that polished out, or get a windscreen specialist to see what they can do with that. Now the interior, I've got to say the interior is pretty good. The quality of the leather, there's no cuts or abrasions or anything like that. It's pretty fair considering the age of the car, like I said, and it was never cleaned. If you did watch that video where I did give it a good once over in the interior as well too, the car was full of bloody cat hair and everything else, so it wasn't really well looked after, but it's come up alright anyway. The dash is pretty good. There's no splits or cuts in that as well from the sun. That's all in pretty good condition. Probably the only thing I've got to fix is this handbrake, the leather sleeve that does sit here. It came loose and it was just becoming a pain every day. You're lifting the handbrake up, it was actually quite dangerous. So I'll either re-stick that original one on with some Sikaflex or maybe order a new one. If not, I'm sure that I could find something on eBay or Amazon, someone that would sell it, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. But other than that, the interior, it's not too bad. The only thing is probably those sun visors, like I did mention last time. I'm going to have to glue them down. They're a bit of a pain in the backside too. Every time that you do pull them down, they're not falling down, so that's pretty easy to fix anyway. So also too guys, the rear tailgate, the red garnish here where the number plate sits. So the rubber that sits under here where the lamp lights are for the number plate, my one is actually split, so every time you go to open the boot, that plastic with the button is, I'm going to have to get that replaced. I've got to find out if I can get that in one full piece, or maybe just that section, where is it there, that section just here, that plastic cover that goes in there, so every time you open the boot, bit of a pain in the backside as well too. So I don't know if that's a common thing with these minis where they do split every time you're opening the boot. Also too guys, the actual mini badges as well too, they're started to fade. They're going to need replacing as well too soon. Last time I ended up changing the John Cooper Works badge, the rear and the front, so they're all sweet. But definitely the front one as well too. Over time, I guess, with the sun, the car sitting outside, these have faded as well. The only thing I find quite weird on my Mini is the scoop here. I noticed a lot of them as well too are black, where my one is all red. I don't know if that is normal. Let me know on that as well too guys. Should it be black or should it be red? I was thinking of maybe getting it wrapped in black or maybe getting it painted, but definitely let us know on that. Should it be black or red? I'll just crank that air conditioner up. So there we have it guys. There was the up and close with Corgi. Let me know what your thoughts are. I've got to say the car isn't too bad. Pretty much everything, look, it's nothing to stress about. Everything can be fixed and will be fixed in time. I ain't gonna rush, I ain't gonna stress about it. But one thing I did forget to mention also too, the walnut procedure was supposed to get done about a fortnight ago. Unfortunately, the mechanic mentor is flat out with a Christmas rush. So that's going to have to wait till after Christmas, and we will get that sorted out as well. That was something I forgot to put on my wish list, things that need to get fixed on Corgi. So that's definitely one of them that's high up in my list, things I can't wait to get done on this car. But as always guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video.
Merry Christmas, stay safe, and definitely more content. Stay posted coming on Corgi, and definitely catch you guys on the next one. And see you. Bye. Merry Christmas. Take care.